Hi, this is Elise for the Lily Pad, and I am going to be working with the M3 April 2016 kit and a few add-ons. All started with this add-on by Little Butterfly Wings for the M3, which is the mixed media set by, again, the Little Butterfly Wings. It's called Autumn Papers, and it was this paper. I just fell in love with that paper and I needed to use it, so I brought it over to my Photoshop. But you see the black shape, I wanted them to look like teardrops, so what I did was I went to edit, transform, rotate 180, and this is what you get. And yes, the text is upside down. I do not care for this project in particular, first because you're not even going to notice at the end. Next thing that I did was I was working with another add-on, this one by Nancie, Rowe, Janitz, and it's called WordArt, and it's by the Mixed Media Monthly, April 2016 too. And it's this beautiful WordArts, and they come as a PNG and it comes as a brush. I uploaded my brush by double clicking on my brush, and I went back to my Photoshop, open a new layer, click here, and then went to my brush here, and I selected my brush. I did not even, tell you the truth, I didn't even change the size. I liked it the way it was. I wanted to put it on top of it. I was thinking of putting it here, but then I thought, no, it would make a better, like a stronger statement if I put it up here. So I made sure that my opacity was at 100%, and then I was in a black, and I stamped it, and this is what I ended up with. And I love the black because it reminds me of the India ink and one of those bamboo brushes, but it was really hard to read. So I said, how can I make this background a little bit softer so I can read my word art better? And then I thought, oh, maybe I can use a pattern paper in the background and then just blend in this paper with the teardrops. So I went to the main kit for M3 for the Mixed Media Monthly for April 16th by the Little Butterfly Wings, Lynne-Marie, Nancie, and Paula. This is a collaboration, and I looked at all my beautiful pattern paper, and this was the one that called me. That yellow is just bright and intense, and I said, maybe I can do something to make it not be so bright, but bring some of the yellow into the paper. So I uploaded my yellow, and it is right now, like, it's in the background, you see it. So now I have my white paper on top, and I said, oh my god, how can I make it? So I started looking, like, I tried darken on my blending views, and let's see if it's gonna do it. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer, sorry. So I changed to darken, and it was just not the look. It's just too dark. It's just too much. I kind of like that white background. So I kept playing it around, and I'm like, I noticed, well, nothing in here, it's gonna help me. So then I started playing over here on my lighter blending tools, and I fell in love with the lighten color. First I try the lighten, and it brings the yellow, but it brings a lot of the pink. And this page is about my daughter, and she is not into pink, so I didn't want to use that one. So then I tried the lighter color, and this was just perfect. It has a tiny bit of the pink, but it's mostly yellow and golden and greens and blues, and it was just it was just perfect thing that I needed for this page. This is very her, and the struggles that we're going as she's growing up. My next thing was that I said, you know what, I kind of need something else. So I went looking for a few. I started going down on my main kit to see some of the elements, and as soon as I saw this teardrop, this is supposed to be a raindrop, but I wanted to be a teardrop. I'm like, oh my god, it is the perfect shape. It kind of follows the shape of my paper, so I dragged and dropped them and placed them and minimized them until I placed a few, and I just thought that was it. Not too much, just tiny bits of details, so you see it here, 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 and here. And then I said, oh, I love this. But then I said, oh, what else can I add? Because it's kind of a little bit plain. I kept going down here, and I saw this beautiful paper border and trim by the little butterfly wing. And I thought, oh my god, that is beautiful. But I don't think the colors go well with what I'm going for in here. But I still brought them in. And this is what happened. So I brought them in. And let me bring them up as normal. This is what it looked like, and then I changed up to lighten because I was playing with my, and look what right here in the circles that were created by the paper. Look at the beautiful texture that it adds. It adds this heart, this texture, and here is the other side. I want you to see this other side over here, how it changes. Just gives you a little bit more contrast of layers, and this is exactly what my daughter is. She's just beautiful layers that are just opening up into this beautiful rose right now. So I just wanted you to look at it, and I'm like, oh my, this is her, this is so her. And then I said, oh, maybe, you know what, I kept looking here, and this rain splatter kind of caught my attention. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. But I love that because I placed it underneath my border, it's kind of blending, and it's doing this yummy, gorgeous, interesting thing that I love. So I decided to copy it one more time, then maybe place it around here. And I am calling it done. I am maybe thinking of adding a little bit of journaling here. I'm still not quite sure, but if I were to do it, I would do like the journaling the way that we were talking the other day, and I made a video for this, for techniques of journaling. I would probably just make a path and then add some text to my path. So I will pause it, maybe add some journaling, and then I'll show you if I added journaling and how I added it. I decided to add some text, so I used my pen tool to create a path, and then used my text tool to write down my journaling, following more or less roughly the shape of that created the paper. And this is it. This is my finished page, all for my daughter. This is Dali's for the lily pad using the M3 Mixed Media Monthly, April 2016.